How's it going, everybody? I'm Lee, your host for today, and you are watching The Tall Tesla Guy. So if it's your first time here, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Think about subscribing. We throw in videos at least weekly, if not twice a week, talking about everything from tech to lifestyle, DIY, and certainly Tesla, like what we're going to be talking about today. And then hit that like button for that algorithm. And if you are a returning subscriber, I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen and comment and interact with the community and all that kind of stuff. So I really appreciate you, and we'll get started. So I put a video out a couple weeks back about, and you can kind of see that up here, about the top 5 accessories, the only accessories you actually need when you get the car. So there's, like I said before, there's 1,001 things that you can get with your Tesla Model Y, Model 3, Model S, Model X that can make it flashy, neon lights, carbon fiber wraps, all that kind of stuff. But what I wanted to be realistic. I wanted to be comfortable in it. I wanted to protect the car, floor mats, all that kind of stuff. And then on top of that, I wanted to have just things that made it comfortable. Like I put a cup holder in there. I wanted it to stay, things that Tesla comes out with in the vehicle that's there already. I kind of wanted to add to it. So, little things like that I did. And, my wife is 100% not into, the neon lights and LEDs and all that kind of stuff. Some of it's kind of neat, but I wanted it to be realistic. And, we're driving this every day to bring our daughter to daycare. We're taking this to, she's going to be driving it to work. I work from home, and then we're going to be taking it on road trips. So we wanted to be able to function like that and make it nice and kind of go from there. So what I talked about in my previous video, the things that you really needed to do. Now, this doesn't touch on the ceramic coating, the tinting of the windows, paint protection film, anything like that. And I'll touch on that really briefly, but going over the 5 things that I put in it, being the floor mats. We also ended up getting a frunk mat in addition to the back one. We have a dog, a golden retriever. He's a bit of a biggin, so we got a pet protector in the back. It kind of goes over the back of it in case he has an accident back there, but also to kind of keep his hair contained a little bit. In addition to that, we also got the USB memory stick, because the car has Sentry mode and also dash cam. However, you can't store any of the footage unless you have a memory stick. Now, you can use any sort of USB device for it. We ended up going with an SSD drive. It's 256 gigs, which is definitely way overkill, especially since now you can watch the footage on your screen in the car and then delete it right on the spot, as opposed to taking it out and putting it on the computer and then deleting it like you used to have to, which is super nice, really convenient. There's a lot of footage there that I didn't need, and I like the fact that it saves it, and I got plenty of space for it. I mentioned in the video the stickers for the door, and I'll try to show you those a little bit without messing things up too much. Right here, that the door actually has stickers on it. It seems silly and stupid, but honestly, my wife and I have a hard time, in the beginning anyway, pushing this button as opposed to trying to pull the latch. The latch, which is down here, which you're used to after driving a car for 40 years anyway in my case, you don't, 25 years, you instinctively reach for this. And it's not designed to do that. You're supposed to be pushing this button, which I'm apparently having a hard time push this button to open the door. So the stickers, we bought the stickers, but with the Model Ys that came out after August, I believe, they put the stickers on there. It works great, so we don't have to worry about it. And then in addition to that, we bought this rubber cup holder thing. It fits right in the cup holders that come with the car. There's a little bit of grippy in there, but this contains any sort of spills or anything like that in there, which is nice. And for the most part, our cups, we have Yeti cups, and they fit perfectly in here anyway. But if you put a can of soda in there, if you put something narrow or whatever, there's nothing to hold it. There's nothing on the side. So this is actually going to help, and it's hard to see in the video, but it's got these little rubber things that help secure the drink that you have, and it puts it in there so that, basically you don't have to worry about it. And then we also, in addition to that, I also ended up getting this kind of silly looking thing. It is a desk for when you stop at superchargers. My wife, like I said, is going to be driving the car to work and whatnot, but I will take it occasionally, and sometimes I do hit the road and drive around a bit. You go to a supercharger, you're there for 45 minutes, half hour, 25 minutes, whatever it is. This actually attaches right to the steering wheel. Now, basically this just fits all over the steering wheel. Just like that. And then you got a desk. You can put a computer on it, you can put your drink on it, your pen, you can write on it, whatever you're doing while you're sitting there at the supercharger. Seemed like a silly thing, and I thought it was silly when I saw it, but then I got it, and I can definitely see the practicality of it. I'll throw a video up there when I get to finally use it, when we do actually go places. Underneath the seat, there's a lot of space under there. Yeah, so outside of the steering wheel desk, that's really what we got. The steering wheel desk, the USB card, the cup holder thing, the stickers that we didn't end up needing, the dog cover that gave us the 6 things / technically 5. So when we got the paint protection film, one of the things I saw in another video was, well, you can see the reason why we got the pet carrier or the pet protector for the back, kind of creeping into the shot here. But so when we did the paint protection film, we did the tint and the ceramic coating. One of the things that came with it was a free screen protector. It seems silly to me. Just because I'm not taking this down, how am I going to scratch it? You know, that sort of thing. But, you know, in reality, I saw a video of a guy throwing his backpack in here. He had a metal ring on his backpack. It hit the corner of it, cracked the screen. Now, it didn't crack the screen. It cracked his screen protector, which is super nice. He wanted to, and then it's, you know, easy to fix it, easy to replace it. They threw it in for free. I know you can do it on your yourself, which is nice, too. And we also had gloss, you know, PPF or whatever, put on the middle console. It's to really help with glare, but also fingerprints. My wife didn't really care for the matte, so we stayed with the gloss, which is fine. I'm fine with that too. I think it looks good. It looks seamless. We're considering the matte just because there are still fingerprints on there, but we'll figure that out down the road. And then outside of that, that was it. So we've been loving the car. I was going to throw a video up there to kind of talk about, you know, my experience after, you know, 3 weeks of owning it, driving it around, that sort of thing, and I'll make sure and get that up there. But I really wanted to kind of talk about some of the floor mats, or some of the items that we got and how we're actually using them. Like I said, the cup holders work great. We love the floor mats. We got the Tesmanian ones. They're form fitted to the Tesla, which is nice. It's even got the spot for the you know, they call it the dead pedal, I guess, where your left foot goes. It kind of goes all the way up to protect the carpet in the back and the front and everything like that as well. So it's working out well, and we like everything that it kind of came with. So I kind of wanted to show you some of the floor mats and everything like that. It's a little tight in the car, and it's a little tricky to see, but I think I can angle it down. So this is the cup holder thing, and then it slides right in there. It's a kind of a flush mount, and it holds anything you want to put in there. The only drawback I would say is that when you have something that's tight in there and you pull it up, it pulls it out. So that's a little disappointing. I wish it had a better stay than it did, but this is the gloss PPF. It looks similar to the way it came. A lot of people don't like the gloss. I didn't mind it, but it is helping with fingerprints, which is nice. The biggest thing I wanted you guys to see are these floor mats. They kind of come right up to the edge, which is nice. They cover this dead pedal that we were talking about, and they're easy to clean. They seem to not get that white film that I've seen on other materials like this. They seem pretty solid, and then we did the front and the back as well. So kind of go over some of the stuff that we did to the car over the past few weeks, using the accessories, putting everything in, just kind of showing you the real world, which is kind of nice just to see how it's actually working out. We still love the car. We still love everything that we have. And then we spent days trying to determine if we wanted to get the enhanced autopilot and the performance boost, which I think has now passed. But nonetheless, everything's been great. We have the long range standard performance, I guess. I don't know, just the long range edition. We didn't get the performance to start with, and we love it. It's got enough power for everything that we're doing, and we just love the space. And my daughter loves the panoramic roof that you can kind of see in the background in the darkness. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, think about subscribing, hit that like button, all the usual stuff. And then you guys stay safe out there. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks again for watching.